Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about right now is what could possibly happen today. And I'm not going to instill fear into any one of you. I am just going to give you the facts that I have found that are already out that you can find while doing your own research, which I implore you to do. But before I get started, I will say that I am encouraging everyone to please stay home. If you do need to go out, please stay away from large crowded areas, especially if you live in large cities. Please be aware of your surroundings at all times and keep your head on a swivel. The next thing that I'm going to say is probably going to, make some people mad, but that's okay because we can all agree to disagree. But not all Muslims are bad people, okay? One of my very good friends who lives in California happens to be a Muslim, and she is one of the most intelligent women I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Please be nice to everybody everywhere, especially in the comment section. I know that what we are going through right now is some very hard times. Negativity is not needed, nor is it wanted, but positivity can actually change a person's life. Okay? The Foreign Ministry and the National Security Council has issued a joint statement urging all Israelis who are abroad to take extra care on Friday, today, citing the Hamas call on its supporters worldwide to participate in a day of rage. Now, consequently, that statement warned that there would likely be protests in various countries that might turn violent, with Israelis and Jewish people potentially being targeted. Now, Israelis abroad were advised to show alertness, stay away from protests and demonstrations, and if possible, get updates from local security forces about potential protests and incidents of unrest that are around them. Hebrew media, they have reported and said that security would be upped in Israeli embassies worldwide today. Now, in the wake of this announcement, some Jewish schools around the world will be closed today until Monday. Vancouver police are taking extra steps to protect Jewish places of worship and community centers. While there have been no specific threats to any location in Vancouver, the Chief Constable, Adam Palmer, said that the VPD has activated its Department Operations Center, which incorporates specialized resources and a senior command center to coordinate safely around gatherings and other activities. And the department is maintaining its police presence outside of synagogues and community centers. Now, police departments in major cities like New York, Los Angeles have ordered their entire forces to be in uniform and on patrol in the city streets today. Washington, D.C., the Metropolitan Police Department, the FBI, and Department of Homeland Security, and U.S. Secret Service, they are also increasing their monitoring for such activity and have added more security officers around the Israeli embassy and other potential flashpoints. Now, what I'm going to talk about right now is a restaurant, and this restaurant is called 12 Chairs, that serves as a popular gathering place in Manhattan for Israelis, and they had to hire a security guard. And this story is really, really sad because why should a restaurant have to hire a security guard? Well, this security guard is a new fixture at this eatery. After a kosher restaurant in London was vandalized following the Hamas incursion, that's why they hired the security guard. And Israelis in New York, they're struggling. And they're struggling to find words to communicate the scale of loss and the leveling of anxiety that they now possess. Those at the restaurant, they described a state of shock and fear and grief since learning of the Hamas attacks. Many had friends who had been at the Supernova Music Festival near Kibbutz and were now missing, or they have perished. Over 260 bodies have been recovered from the festival site. Those who were not planning to fly back to Israel found their regular lives upended. For many Israelis at home and abroad, it is almost impossible to turn off the news. The death toll in Israel from the massacre is estimated at over 1,350 and continues to climb as more are discovered. The battle continues to rage. Rockets continue to fall. Well over 100 hostages are believed to be held in Gaza. Over 2,900 have been injured since Saturday. The bodies of 1,500 extremists have been located around southern Israel, while the IDF says that a small number of gunmen remain in the country, even as the rockets continue to rain down. Now, anti-Semitism, okay? It's a bad thing. It should, it's like racism. It should not even exist, I feel in my heart that there's only one race, the human race. And once, people start to realize that there's only one race, the human race, this place will be a lot better place to live in, By anti-Semitism in the U.S., all over the place, has been on the rise in recent years. A March 2023 FBI hate crime report listed 817 anti-Semitism hate crimes in 2021 in the U.S., which is an increase of almost 20% from the previous year. And this should not be, okay? It should not be. And I don't care if you are Christian. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care what religion you practice, okay? We are all one, all right? We are all a community here. We are all people. We all put our pants on the same way. We are all human beings. That is it, okay? It does not matter. It does not matter the color of your skin. It does not matter what God you pray to. We are all humans. Some are good, some are bad. It does not matter. We are all humans. Let's make that clear right now. Okay? I'm a Catholic, and through marriage, I have Jewish cousins and brother-in-laws and friends. I would never look down upon them, ever. In fact, I love them. We celebrate together. In fact, I'm worried right now. Okay? My niece who lives in Philadelphia, she's Jewish. My brother-in-law who lives in Philadelphia, he's Jewish. Okay? I've got cousins that live in Atlantic City. They are Jewish. My Aunt Norma, who lives in Atlantic City, she's Jewish. I'm worried. Okay? It does not matter anymore. Okay? Stop with the hate. Knock it off. Okay? I don't care if you're on this side or that side. It does not matter anymore. We're all humans. Stop with the hate. Israelis in New York have felt as if they have been exposed. Fears of violence that last week would have seemed outrageous are now plausible. Israelis learned of the attacks through social media videos that showed how extensively the IDF have failed to stop Hamas as they indiscriminately killed and kidnapped civilians. And the violence has widened heartbreaking divisions that many Israelis and Arabs have been working to overcome. And that right there, that word, division. Stop with the division. We must come together as a people. Remember, we're only human. Stop with the race. Stop with the color. Stop with the religion. Stop it. Stop. Okay? Stop. I have friends and family members of all religions, all races. It doesn't matter. I have met some of the most amazing people I will ever meet in my entire life. And guess what? They're all a part of this community. Does it really matter if this one is Protestant, or this one is Baptist, or this one is Jewish, or this one is Muslim? No, it does not matter. Because you know what? We all have a common ground. We all have a common ground. And that's because we are a part of this community. We are a part of this family. We are all friends here. And that's all I have to say. Stop with the hate. And that is all. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less.